Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. You know, I think we all daydream about earning passive income, right? Who wouldn't want to make money while they sleep?
Absolutely. And the dream is real.
It is. And, a lot of people think of real estate or investing as the only ways to make that happen.
Right.
But today we're diving into a world that's really blown up recently, the world of affiliate marketing.
Yeah, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry now.
It is crazy, right?
It is. And the barrier to entry is surprisingly low, which I think is why it's gotten so big.
For sure. Anyone with an internet connection can theoretically become an affiliate marketer. No need to create your own products.
That's right.
No dealing with inventory. It's all about connecting the dots between people and products they'll love.
Yeah, and that's where today's deep dive comes in because we're going even deeper and zeroing in on how to make affiliate marketing work for you using Facebook ads.
Yes. And just a quick disclaimer for anyone new to this whole thing. Affiliate marketing is essentially like being a digital matchmaker. You find a product or service you love, you recommend it to your audience, and when someone buys through your unique link,
You get a commission.
exactly, you're getting a cut of the sale just for referring the customer.
It's a win-win.
It really can be. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
There's strategy involved. You can't just slap up any old link and expect to be rolling in passive income.
Definitely not. The real key is choosing the right products to promote and knowing how to position them effectively on a platform like Facebook.
So let's talk about choosing the right products. What should we be looking for?
Well, first and foremost, you want products that are already converting well.
Makes sense. I mean, if something's not selling, it's not selling.
Exactly. Look for products with a proven track record.
So how do we gauge that?
Look at things like sales history, customer reviews, and earnings per click if possible. Those are all good indicators.
Right, we're looking for those popular booths at the market, the ones with the lions and the bud.
Exactly.
But it's got to be relevant to our audience too, right?
100%. If you're passionate about sustainable living, you wouldn't try to sell gas-guzzling cars, right?
Probably not. Your audience would see right through that.
Exactly. Stick to your niche and choose products that genuinely align with your values and the interests of your audience.
Okay, so we've got high converting products that are a good fit for our audience. What else?
Yes. We can't forget about Facebook's guidelines. They have some rules about what you can and cannot promote.
Right, it's their platform after all.
Exactly. So things like adult content, get-rich-quick schemes, anything illegal or misleading is a no-go.
We got to play by the rules.
Absolutely. And it's not hard to find their guidelines. They're very clear about what flies and what doesn't.
So do your homework, make sure your chosen products get the green light from Facebook, and you'll be good to go.
Right. And once you've got those key elements in place, it's time to unleash your inner creative and craft some compelling Facebook ads.
That's where the real fun begins.
It is, because now we're talking about visuals, copywriting, and really honing in on your target audience.
Okay, so let's break it down. Where do we start with creating a Facebook ad that converts?
Well, on a platform like Facebook, you've got about 3 seconds to grab someone's attention as they're scrolling through their feed.
It's true, we're all battling for attention spans these days.
Right, so your visual needs to be eye-catching, intriguing, and memorable.
Easier said than done, right?
It can be, but think high-quality images, maybe someone using your product with a look of pure joy, or a before and after comparison that really speaks volumes.
I love a good before and after.
They're powerful, and even better yet, short, snappy videos. Those can be real attention grabbers.
Okay, so visuals are key, but what about the words, the copy that goes along with it?
Just as important, think of your copy as the movie trailer to your visuals blockbuster poster.
I like that analogy.
It needs to be compelling but concise, highlight the benefits of the product without giving everything away.
Don't spoil the ending. So no long-winded essays about every single feature.
Keep it short, sweet, and benefit-driven. What problem does this product solve? How will it make your audience's life better?
It's about sparking that. Ooh, tell me more feeling.
Precisely. And don't forget that call to action. Tell people what you want them to do.
Click here, learn more, shop now, that kind of thing.
Exactly. A strong call to action can make a huge difference.
Okay, so we've got our scroll-stopping visual, our concise and compelling copy, but we're not just throwing this out into the void, right?
Definitely not. That's where Facebook's targeting superpowers come in. And this is what sets Facebook ads apart from more traditional advertising. You can get incredibly granular with who you want to reach.
Okay, let's hear it. This is the good stuff.
So Facebook allows you to target based on demographics like age, location, gender.
Right. We've all seen those basic targeting options.
But it goes way beyond that. You can target based on interests, behaviors, even past online activity.
Whoa, hold on. That's some next level stuff.
It is, for example, let's say you're promoting those organic dog treats we talked about.
Right.
You could target people who follow pages about dog training or raw food diets for pets, or even those who've recently purchased dog toys online.
So Facebook knows what our dogs are into.
Pretty much, you can target people who've liked posts about sustainable living or those who frequently travel internationally. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
That is mind-blowing and a little bit scary.
Oh, it's a lot of power, but when used ethically and strategically, it can be incredibly effective.
It's like having a direct line to your ideal customer.
Exactly. And one of the most powerful tools in your targeting arsenal is something called lookalike audiences.
Okay, I've heard that term thrown around, but I'll admit I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
So basically, Facebook analyzes your existing customer base, identifying patterns in their demographics, interests, online behavior, and then it goes out and finds you more people who fit that same profile.
So it's like cloning your best customers, but in a non-creepy way.
Exactly. And then there's interest-based targeting, which is pretty self-explanatory.
So if I'm selling yoga mats, I can target yoga enthusiasts.
Exactly. You got it.
It's all about connecting with the right people at the right time with the right message.
You got it.
Okay, so we've covered choosing the right products, crafting killer ads, and targeting like tros.
We have.
But what about the elephant in the room? The budget. How much is all of this going to cost me?
That's the beauty of Facebook ads. You have a lot of control over your spending, and you can track your return on investment very closely.
Okay, that's reassuring to hear, but for someone who's new to this, it can still feel intimidating.
I hear you, but my advice is to start small and scale gradually. Don't feel like you need to invest thousands of dollars right out of the gate.
So dip your toes in the water before you do a cannonball.
Exactly. Start with a modest budget, maybe $5 to $10 a day, and focus on 1 or 2 specific campaigns.
So we're treating these early campaigns as experiments.
Precisely. You're gathering data about what works and what doesn't, and then you can use that data to refine your approach and optimize your spending.
So data analysis is key.
It's crucial. Facebook provides a ton of data through their ads manager platform. You can see how many people are seeing your ads, how many are clicking through what's converting well.
It's like having a marketing crystal ball.
It really is. And the more you track and analyze, the more you can refine your campaigns and maximize your return on investment.
This is all starting to make sense.
And don't get overwhelmed by the data. Start by focusing on the key metrics like click-through rate and conversion rate.
Okay, so we're not just chasing vanity metrics like likes and follows.
Right. We want to see actual results, people taking action.
Clicking those links, making those purchases.
Exactly. And that's how you turn clicks into customers and ultimately build a successful affiliate marketing business.
This is all incredibly valuable information.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's helpful.
But before we get too deep into the weeds of data analysis and optimization, let's take a quick break.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back after this short message.
Think of it this way. Someone's scrolling through Facebook, right? They see your ad for those noise-canceling headphones we talked about.
Okay, yeah.
They click, maybe they even add it to their cart, but then life happens.
The cat walks across the keyboard.
Exactly. Or their phone rings, or they just get distracted. Whatever it is, they navigate away from the page.
So the sale's lost.
Not necessarily. That's where retargeting comes in.
Okay, so this is like a digital do-over.
Kinda. So Facebook uses these things called cookies to track website visits.
Cookies. I like where this is going.
Right, not the edible kind, unfortunately, but these cookies basically tell Facebook when someone has interacted with your ad or your landing page.
So Facebook remembers them.
Exactly. And with retargeting, you can then show targeted ads specifically to those people who've already shown interest.
So it's like, hey, remember those headphones you were checking out?
Exactly. You can even sweeten the deal with a discount code or a limited time offer.
So they're more likely to pull the trigger.
Precisely. And there are different ways to retarget, too. You can target people who visited specific pages on your site, like your pricing page.
So if they were on the fence about the price.
Exactly. You can give them that extra nudge, or you can target people who watched a certain percentage of your video ad.
Showing a higher level of interest.
Right. The more engaged they were, the more likely they are to convert with a little retargeting magic.
Okay. I'm starting to see the potential here. Retargeting is like that gentle reminder that doesn't feel too pushy.
Exactly. It's all about staying top of mind without being annoying.
I like it, but let's be real. All of this targeting these amazing visuals, the compelling copy, it all costs money, right?
It does. Facebook ads are an investment, but the good news is you have a lot of control over your budget.
Okay, that's good to hear because I think a lot of people hear Facebook ads and they picture these huge corporations pouring tons of money into campaigns.
Right, but you can actually start pretty small and scale up as you go.
So don't go remortgaging your house just yet.
Definitely not. Start with a modest budget, maybe $5 or $10 a day, and see what kind of results you get.
So it's all about testing the waters.
Exactly. And Facebook makes it really easy to track your return on investment so you can see what's working and what's not.
Okay, so data analysis is key.
It's essential, but don't let it intimidate you. Facebook's Ads Manager platform is actually very user-friendly.
So we don't need to be data scientists to figure this out.
Not at all. You can see how many people are seeing your ads, how many are clicking through, what's converting well.
So we're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping for the best.
Exactly. You're making data-driven decisions to optimize your campaigns and maximize your results.
Okay, this is all starting to click now. No pun intended.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
So we've got our budget, we're tracking our data. What are some of the key metrics we should be paying attention to?
Well, click-through rate is a big one that tells you how many people are actually clicking on your ad.
So it's a good indicator of how eye-catching and compelling our ad is.
Exactly. And then conversion rate tells you how many of those clicks are turning into actual sales or leads.
Okay, so we're looking for a high click-through rate and a high conversion rate.
Ideally, yes, but even if your conversion rate is low, you can still learn a lot from the data.
How so?
Well, maybe people are clicking on your ad, but then they're bouncing off your landing page.
Meaning something on the page isn't resonating with them.
Exactly. So you might need to tweak your landing page copy or your offer.
So it's all about constantly analyzing and optimizing.
Exactly. And that's how you continuously improve your results. It is all about that constant tweaking and refining. But speaking of refining, we can't talk about Facebook ads without touching on the ethical side of things.
You're right. Data and numbers are important, but so is building trust with our audience.
Exactly. And that means being honest and transparent in everything you do.
So no shady tactics, no misleading claims, just genuine recommendations.
Precisely. Never compromise your integrity for a quick sale, because in the long run, it'll hurt you more than it helps.
That's good advice for any business, really.
It is. And be upfront about your affiliate relationships. Let people know that you may earn a commission if they buy through your link.
Transparency is key.
Absolutely. A simple disclaimer on your page or in your ad copy can go a long way.
Makes sense so people know exactly where they stand.
Right. And engage with your audience, answer their questions, address their concerns, be a helpful resource, not just a salesperson.
Because people can spot a fake from a mile away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So be authentic, be genuine, and focus on building those relationships.
It all comes back to building trust.
It does. Now, speaking of building trust and seeing real results, I wanted to share a quick case study with you.
Oh, I love a good case study. Hit me with it.
So there's this company that sells those meal kits. The ones that deliver pre-portioned ingredients and recipes to your door?
Yeah, I've seen those. They're everywhere these days.
They are, and this particular company was struggling to stand out from the competition.
Which is tough in a crowded market like that.
It is. So they decided to give Facebook ads a try, but they knew they had to be strategic.
Okay, so what did they do?
First, they identified their ideal customer. They were targeting busy professionals who valued healthy eating but didn't have a lot of time to shop and cook.
Makes sense.
So they used Facebook's targeting options to reach people interested in things like healthy recipes, meal planning, time-saving tips, that kind of thing.
They were getting specific.
They were. And then for their visuals, they used mouth-watering photos of their meals, people enjoying those meals, and even some behind-the-scenes shots of their chefs preparing the food.
So they were appealing to the senses.
Exactly. And their copy highlighted the convenience, the health benefits, the quality of their ingredients.
Did it work?
It did. They saw a significant increase in website traffic, a surge in signups, and they even started getting featured in some online publications because of their increased visibility.
Wow, so their strategy paid off.
It did. But here's the thing. They didn't just set it and forget it.
Oh, I hope not.
No, they continuously monitored their campaigns, analyzed the data, and made adjustments along the way.
So they were constantly optimizing.
Exactly. They tested different ad copy, different visuals, different targeting options to see what resonated best with their audience.
It's all about that constant experimentation and refinement.
It is. And because they were willing to put in the work, they were able to achieve some pretty incredible results.
That's inspiring. It shows what's possible with a little bit of creativity, some strategic thinking, and a willingness to learn and adapt.
Exactly. And that's really the key takeaway here. In fact, affiliate marketing with Facebook ads isn't a get-rich-quick scheme.
It was not a magic bullet.
No, it takes effort and consistency and a data-driven approach. But when done right, it can be an incredibly powerful way to build your brand, reach your target audience, and ultimately boost your bottom line.
And on that note of inspiration and empowerment, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the world of affiliate marketing and Facebook ads. We hope you've learned some valuable insights and feel equipped to take your own campaigns to the next level.
Absolutely. And remember, the most important thing is to get started, experiment, have fun with it, and never stop learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.